your mind to relax, because once you know the moves, you can really embody the movements without thinking too much about them, and you can work on your breath, on your sense of presence, awareness, all those beautiful things. So take a moment to do a quick body scan from your toes all the way up into the body, back and front, all the way into the crown of the head. Just to notice if there is anything that doesn't feel so good today. And there might be a signal for your body to take extra care. We should always take extra care anyway, but particularly when something is not so good, it becomes even more important. Taking a nice long breath into the nose. Let the breath flow all the way from the depth of the body, all the way up into the crown of the head, into the lungs, and the throat. And then as you exhale, feel the emptying happening from the tops of your lungs all the way down into your abdomen. And don't worry if you don't feel the breath so much all the way to your abdomen. Just use your intention. So inhale, filling up your abdomen, the lungs, and then as you exhale, feel the sense of release washing through the body as the breath moves back down. A few more at your own pace. When you take your next inhalation, just let it be natural. And then your next exhalation, let it be really long, very flowy, very soft. Let's try again. Inhaling. And a really long, lengthened exhalation. Try to make the exhale really long, maybe even double than the inhale. When we exhale longer than we inhale, we tap into our rest, play, and digest part of the nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. It's really a very effective way to actually calm our system down. So you can use it whenever you get a little triggered, stressed, or anxious. You're breathing in normally, and then you let the breath out be nice and long. Just experiment on yourself. See if you notice any difference in your body. We do 2 more. Those nice long exhales. And after your next exhalation, just bring your breath back to equal inhale and exhale. In very gently, very slowly, to lift the arms all the way up above the head, lengthen the legs, point the toes, take a long stretch. This is just a simple stretch. You can keep the arms up if it's comfortable, or you can open them as a cactus if you prefer. And you can stretch maybe the left side of the body, so you can really stretch through the left arm and the left toes. And then you can try the other way. You can stretch to the right side of the body. And just to challenge a bit our brain, you can try and really lengthen the left toes and the right hand. So you can go left toes, right arm, so they are into diagonal, really stretch, crisscrossing to the body, and try the other side. Now point the right toes and really lengthen through the left hand. Okay, beautiful. And now when you're ready, find your way to a seated position. You can rock, you can roll, you can sit however you want. And you can support your hips with 1 to 2 bricks if you want. Come to a cross-legged position.
Like this?
Yes, yes, beautiful. So once you are seated in a way that makes you feel comfortable, take a moment to really center your intention. Maybe you have an intention you want to use for this class. And when you're ready, blinking the eyes open. If you close them, we're going to take some very gentle side bends. So starting with the right side. So we're going to place the the left hand down, and the right arm lifts all the way up and out to the side. And I've actually gone to my left, never mind. That's it. And then when you're ready, move over to the other side.
It's this heat making me tired.
Yes, I think we're all a little bit feeling that. It's beautiful, isn't it? We need some heat. And then come back up, and you can move.
It's the heat. It's
really
making me
slowly. Or you can move a little bit faster. One breath, one move. So you're exhaling onto the side. Use the inhalation as you lift up, and then exhale again to the side. And one more on either side. Maybe you can feel how your body is starting to become a little bit more soft. And then finishing off the opposite side from where you started. We remember, if we don't worry. Inhale, lift the arms up, and then steeple grip or Kali Mudra. So you are interlacing all the fingers, but then you're keeping your index fingers together like this, yes. And now point all the way up to the sky. Open the chest, and then bring the ribs in, the front ribs slightly in, so that you're not kind of back bending. And really reach as high as you can. Take a big inhale through the nose, and then hold the breath inside the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale through the mouth with a and release the arms gently over.
Oh, I thought you meant my legs.
That's okay. That's all right. So take a moment. We're going to go onto our all fours. So if today you want to use a fold on your mat, or maybe a jumper to place under your knees, you can go ahead and do that. So find your way onto all fours. So your hands under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. Take your time. The feet are about hip width apart, and the hands are about shoulder width apart. The tops of the feet can be flat. And we're going to use it doing cat-cow, but I really want you to focus on your tailbone. So I want the movement to start from the tailbone, not so much from the shoulders. So take your time. So look straight ahead. There's no need to rush. We're going to be here for a while. So use an inhalation to dip your belly down as you lift the tailbone up, and then open the chest to look slightly up, and then on an exhale, tucking the tailbone under, rounding the shoulders, release the head and the neck down, looking down. Inhale for the cow as you're tilting your tailbone up, you're opening the collarbone, the chest looking up, and then as you exhale, you're tucking, you're rounding, and you're looking down. Go at a pace that makes you feel really good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. keep going, nice and slow. Let's say keep moving, inhale.
Oh,
And exhale. And just one more.
I made a mistake.
That's okay, we all make mistakes. Finish off with the cut, so the exhalation as you look down is your last one. And then tucking the toes under, we're gonna go straight into downward facing dog. We're not gonna be here for very long. So take an inhale to prepare, engage the core, exhale, lift the hips all the way up. And then as you spread the fingers wide, start to stretch the arms long and press back. Keep the knees bent. Maybe you can bend one knee at a time, like cycling one way and the other. If it gets too much, you can do child pose instead, where both of your knees are together, you extend your arms forward, or you can continue working on your cat-cow.
Like this?
Yes. Make sure your fingers are really spread, so you're actually pressing the finger pads down, keeping maybe a little bit of space in the middle of your palm. That will protect your actual wrist. When you're ready, look between your hands, either step or jump to the top of the mat. And then on an inhalation, hands on the shins, nice long back. Imagine the crown of the head gently pulled forward, engage the core. And then exhale, Uttanasana, release all the way down. You can bend the knees. And then on an inhale, once more, hands on the shins, look halfway up. And then keep coming all the way up into a standing position. And exhale. Beautiful. So make sure you're at the top of your mat. And take a moment. Let's just focus though. For a moment, let's really make sure that we're focusing on our breath and our posture. So check that your posture is nice and tall. Not so much straight as tall, because our back is not really straight. There are natural curves. We want to keep those curves. We want the tailbone to point down, the belly slightly in, the chest open. The chin is ever so slightly tucked in, so not lifted up, a little down. Let's say slight tilt back, so that you're not hyperextending and you're not with the chin up. Make sure the shoulders are rolled all the way down the back. Beautiful. This is our Tadasana. A little bit more in between. Yes, that's better. Yes. Roll the shoulders back. That's lovely. Bring the belly a little bit in. That's it. Feel nice and strong like a mountain. Then on an inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Look up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Engage the core as you reach, as low as is comfortable for you. Inhale, hands on the shins, halfway up. Exhale, step the left foot back, as long a step as is comfortable for you, and then place the knee down. You can keep the toes tucked or flat on the back foot, and then gently climb the hands above your knee. Check that your knee is directly above your ankle. It's not going to go past the ankle. And then try to stabilize through the hips. So your right hip might want to come forward. So if you gently move it a little bit back and make sure the left hip comes forward, then you should have even hips. So that's what we call square hips. Engage the core, look straight in front of you, and then start to move the hips forwards. Your hands can be on your hips if you want. As you move the hips forwards, and then lift from the heart center, lift up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale here. And then bring the hands down, step the right foot back. And then very simply step the left foot between the hands. Oh, let's say so, left in front now. Check as usual that your knee is just above your ankle. Then when you feel ready and stable, bring the hands on top of that left knee down. Now, and you engage the core, nice and taut to the spine, and then start to move the hips forwards. Check that they are square to the front Breathing here. And then really lift the chest up. So there's a slight back bend through the back. And then exhale. Move both hands down. Step your left foot back. With the knees together, very close together. Slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Release the forehead down. Free the tops of your feet. And make sure the feet are about hip width apart. The hands are close to your chest, elbows pointing back. On an inhale, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Press to the palms of the hands to lift very, very slightly up. And stay here for a moment, breathing. Check it that you're not coming too high up too soon. Engage the tops of your feet, pressing firmly down, that will help you. And then as you exhale, release the forehead all the way down. And then inhale, tuck the toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Really move in a way that makes you feel good, that makes you feel soft. Releasing maybe some tension. One more breath here. Now looking between the hands, either step or jump to the top of your mat. And then on an inhale, hands on the shins, look halfway up. Nice tall spine. Exhale, release down. And then inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. So you bend the knees, you send your bottom back, lifting the arms all the way up, and you stay sitting. So imagine you're sitting on a chair, lifting the arms up. If you feel quite tight across shoulders and chest, you can always widen the arms, so that will make you feel more comfortable. The weight goes more towards your heels. Let's say one more breath here. It's quite strong, this one, isn't it? And then exhale, lift all the way up. You can take a gentle back bend. Hands in prayer position above the head. Bring them all the way down. Good work. Are we doing okay?
Yes.
Yes, good. We continue. At some point, you might feel that this is like a movement that is repeating, so you can really let go of any thinking, and you can just almost sort of lose yourself in the flow. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, lift the arms all the way up, look up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, engage your core. Inhale, hands on the shins, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your right foot back now. Place the knee down. And then on an inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, feel your chest opening upwards. Breathing. And then open the arms like cactus in the arms. Let's say elbows are bent, looking up, bend to look up. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Step your left foot back. And then exhale all the way down onto your belly. Feel the tops of your feet. Forehead down. Inhale, press the palms of the hands down to lift your chest up, maybe slightly higher now. Cover pose. Exhale, immediately send the hips back. And either downward facing dog, or if you need to rest in child pose, you can use child pose. We're taking few cleansing breaths here, so you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth with a one more. In, out through the mouth. Then looking between the hands with a hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, hands on the shin, up and up. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, chair pose. Weight towards the heels, lift the arms up. You can open them A little bit, imagine you're holding a beach ball between your hands. If your knees hurt, don't come all the way down, come just a tiny bit down. That will help you protect the knees, and make sure you put your weight towards your heels. That will also protect. And then inhale, lift all the way up, gentle back bend. And exhale, swan dive. That's beautiful. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release, this time your left knee down. Look straight in front of you. And your inhale should lift all the way up to crescent pose. In crescent pose, really engage the core a little. Square your hips. And then as you exhale, open the chest, looking up. Feel the chest pointing upwards. Really opening the chest here. And then inhale, arms up again. Exhale, bend the elbows, plant the hands down, step your right foot in line with the left, and lower yourself all the way down. Forehead touches the floor. Free the tops of the feet. On an inhale, roll the shoulders up and back for Bhujangasana. Keep a nice long back of the neck, look forward. Exhale, send the hips back and up for down dog, or any pose you want to take. Morning. Breathe, bend the knees, maybe bend one knee or the other. Even though you're moving your body and you're probably feeling the warmth, keep your attention deeply inwards. Use the breath to keep you focused. Now look between the hands. When you're ready, step or jump to the top of the mat. Once more, inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, sit into that chair. This is powerful pose. Breathe here, look straight in front of you. Make sure your weight is on your heels mostly. Open the arms a little wider. Just experiment what works for you. Maybe the arms forward might serve you better. Or halfway up. That's it, beautiful. That's lovely. Very good. And then exhale, lift all the way up with a gentle back bend. And then when you're ready, exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Engage the core, exhale, release down. Step your left foot back. Start the knee down. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift all the way. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, look up. And lift up. Exhale, hands down. Foot in line with the left. Slowly lower yourself all the way down. Release the forehead down, tops of the feet down. Inhale, press the palms of the hands to lift yourself. Maybe this could be a high cobra, maybe not. Keep the elbows slightly bent and back. And then exhale, down dog, or you can rest into child's pose. That's always an option. So really make this work for you.
This one.
Yes, perfect. Yes, beautiful.
Am I doing it right?
Yes, you are. Yes, keep pressing back, relax. Couple of breaths here.
I have to put my arms back.
No, you find like that. And then when you're ready, step to the top of the mat. So now it's time for you to come to the top of the mat, Laura. Hands on the shins, look halfway up. Exhale, release all the way down, nice and slow. You can go slower than I go, so no problem at all. Inhale, Utkatasana, one more time. Breathe here, look straight in front of you, release the shoulders, keep nice length on the back of the head, back of the then inhale, lift all the way up, extend to gentle back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive as you engage the core and reach all the way down. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, hands on the shins, halfway up. Exhale, step the right foot back. Bounce the knee down. Square the hips, and when you're ready on an inhalation, lift all the way up. Look in front of you. Exhale, goalpost the arms. Cactus, whatever you want to call it. Open the chest upwards. Breathe. And then inhale, arms up one more time. Exhale, bend elbows. Down to the hands down. Knees together. And then lower all the way down. With the tops of your feet. Take a few breaths here. And then lift your forehead just enough so you can see in front of you. Move your right arm so that it's parallel with the short end of the mat, like this. So the right elbow is bent.
Yeah, like this.
Just the right elbow is bent like this. That's it. So look in front of you. Now bending your right knee. And inhale and bring the arm behind you. You might be able to grab hold of the knee, of the knee or the foot, or you might just stay like this with arm extended. Look straight in front of you.
Good.
So any version is fine. Open the chest.
I can't reach.
That's okay. That's why you say you can say like this. Look in front of you, and then exhale. Swap. Now the left arm parallel with the short edge of the mat. The right arm reaches back. You bend the knee, the left knee, and then if you cannot reach, you just stay with the arm stretched back. So you can touch all of that.
Do it.
Foot, or you can just stay with the arm extended, looking in front of you. And then exhale. Release all the way down. You can bend the elbows. One hand on top of the other, forehead down. Gently rock the hips from side to side. When you're ready, opening the eyes, lifting the forehead. This time we're going to go for the same foot. So the right arm is again parallel with the short end of the mat. You're bending the left knee and then using the left arm, so the same arm, to go towards the foot. It doesn't matter if you cannot grab hold of the foot. The intention is that you want to reach. So use your intention, use your focus.
I can't reach.
Yes, keep your arm extended back as you look forward. If you can reach your foot, you're placing the foot kind of close towards your glute, towards your left glute, as you keep looking forward. All you're doing is extending your quadriceps. Breathing.
I wish I could reach, but I can't.
That's okay, stay like this.
I've got short arm, that's why.
And now release that left foot all the way down. This time the left arm is bent. Bend the right knee. Turn the right arm towards that foot. Whether you reach or not, that's not the point. The point is that you want to try and go towards it. So you can even visualize yourself doing it. That will still give you some benefit, believe it or not. And if you can reach, you just kind of inviting the foot to get close towards your right glute.
I can't reach.
Getting a beautiful stretch towards your
I can't reach.
That's cool. That's absolutely fine. Stay with your arm extended and then release the arm all the way down. Stop one hand on top of the other. Release the forehead down. Rock the hips from side to side. And slowly lift the forehead up. Bring the hands hands in line with your chest. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, come back into your all fours. So place the hands just under your shoulders, about shoulder width apart. The knees under your hips. And take a moment to really extend the spine. So feel the strength of the spine as you look forward, engage the core. And then inhale for the cow, tilting the tailbone up, the chest open, looking up. Exhale, round the shoulders, back in the tailbone, under, looking down. Inhale, lift, open, exhale, tuck, release down. One more, in, up. Exhale, all the way down. Now from here, on an inhale, your right leg, move it all the way back. So move your foot back, keep the toes tucked under, prepare, and then extend the opposite arm. So the left arm extend like you want to reach for something. Engage the core a little here, and you can stay in this pose, or you can lift the right leg up, flex the toes, reach, breathe, stretch, and then exhale. Bend the knee, bring it back in line with the left. Find your nice tall spine. When you're ready, this time is your left leg that extends back, tuck the toes under, reach your right arm forward, stay here, that's absolutely fine. Or you can lift the toes up, stretch, breathe, reach. Beautiful, yes, well done, yogis. And then exhale, come back to your old fours. Beautiful. Now, the last thing we're going to do is to stretch our quadriceps. See how we go with this one. On an inhale, lift the right toes up. You can stay here. Or you can bring the left arm all the way back and stretch. Or you can just keep the arm extended. All of those are fine. Open the chest, look forward, and then when you're ready, exhale. We're gonna swap over. Take your time, breathe. When you feel ready, bending the left knee, pointing the toes up, moving the right arm all the way around and back. And if you can't reach, just stay to this extension, or you grab hold of the tops of your feet, or your foot, sorry, and you gently press up. So you move the knee up, the chest up, or you stay in this extension, and then exhale, bring everything down. Now everybody send your hips back. And then bring the arms back, wrapping them all the way around you, forehead down. Two nice long breaths here. And before we get too comfortable, open the eyes. Lift your torso up, slide the arms forward, back your toes under, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then just step at the top of your mat when you're ready. And sit, inhale, hands on the shins, look halfway up. And as you exhale, coming all the way up into a standing position. Well done, everybody. So we did Natarajasana last week, the dancer's pose. So if you're not quite sure today, find the wall space and to do the, remember the dancer's pose we did? So I would say maybe many of you can try on the wall to begin with, and then you can always move away from the wall. We're going to start by balancing on the left foot. So the way this works is you find a space maybe to support yourself on the wall.
Which
so,
wall shall I do?
You can go on that column there, look. Near the stereo, that's it. So you're balancing yourself on your left leg. So make your left foot really strong. Feel the roots of your foot digging down into the earth, okay? And then when you feel ready, you move the right arm like this with the right palm facing up, and you bend in the knee, and then see if you can grab hold of the inside of your foot. Find you with your drishti, so your focal point with your eyes, look at something maybe on the floor, something that doesn't move. When you're ready, lift the left arm up, or on the wall, you can lift the left arm up on the wall if you want. And then as you exhale, you're starting to send the hips back, the leg back, as you can lower maybe the arm a little bit in front of you. The knees pointing down, the standing leg is strong, the drishti is strong. That's it. Yes, beautiful, yes. Take your time. This is not neither a competition, it's just something to experiment. It's a beautiful pose. Patrizia is a dancer's pose. And it's also considered the Hindu tradition, Lord Shiva's dancing pose as well. So it's actually really beautiful. You could check out the statue. That's lovely, that's beautiful. So really nice. That's it. When you feel ready, you think you found a nice point, and then you're feeling a little bit too tired, come back down with your legs, stay for the moment. Honor how you're feeling in your body. Be happy with any attempt. This is not about perfection, it's about really see what our bodies can do and how we can keep our attention. And come back to your center. Never mind what the body does, even if you waver and come off the pose, keep your center, always keep your center. Now, more weight on the right foot, so the right leg becomes nice and long, nice and strong, sorry, long, strong. And when you're ready, bring the left, so bend the left elbow, the left palm is pointing up, and then you can bend the left knee and slowly invite the foot closer towards your glute. And then lift the right arm up, and when you feel ready, as you grab the foot, if you can from the inside, that would be the best, but do the best you can do. This leg is not the strongest one for me. Then you start to slowly lowering yourself forward and down as your leg moves up. So the leg and the arm are practically parallel. Keep your focus, keep your drishti nice and strong. Find your center. Never mind what is happening with your body, with everybody else around you. Keep your center. Enjoy the pose, enjoy the challenge. And when you feel that you've had enough, slowly return all the way back. Well done, yogis. And you can go back towards your mats. Maybe have a sip of water.
Makes you warm.
Yes, that's why sip of water would be a good idea. We're going to move towards the water part of the class. So when you feel ready, come standing at the top of the mat. I know we're all kind of probably tired now, so we're going to take nice, beautiful shavasana. In a moment, when you inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands in the shins, halfway up. Exhale, release all the way down. Bring the hands down. Step the right leg and the left leg onto downward facing dog. So take your time to adjust. And really enjoy. You might find that the body now is much more supple. Your spine feels much warmer, much more flexible perhaps. Maybe your heels can be invited, or consider inviting the heels towards the floor. Maybe straightening the legs. See what your body wants to do. Take a couple of breaths here. And then very simply placing both knees onto the floor. Slowly lowering your bottom down. We're going to take a twist pose now. So you're bending the left knee under and the right on top. So twist pose. The left leg, the bottom leg can even be extended out forwards like this, or you can bend and the knees and the toes are pointing back. And check that your sitting bones are both firmly down onto the ground. If they're not, you can always use, sometimes people use a block to place under the hip that lifts up. Yes, so can you move one knee on top of the other for the twist pose? That's lovely. So wrap your right knee with your left arm and then bring the right arm behind you. The finger pads are down, maybe you have your fingertips. Inhale, find your length, and then as you exhale, you gently twisting towards your right side. You can close your eyes. Let your breath help you to soften into the pose. Engage the core just enough that you can keep your spine nice and tall. Relax the face, relax your jaw, space between eyebrows. And as you exhale, come back into the center and swapping the legs over. So this time the right,
This.
Yeah, the other one. Now it's the opposite. And the bottom leg can be extended out or can be folded. That's entirely up to you. Once more, check that your sitting bones are on the floor. Hug the left knee with your right arm close to your chest. Bring the left arm behind you. Use the inhalation, find your length to the spine. And then as you exhale, twist to the left. Tune into the breath. Remember the slow breath we were talking about at the beginning of class. See if you can start to find a longer exhalation. So breathe in and then breathe out as long as you can without forcing. So you're ready, practicing Shavasana. Slowly come back into the center. Unwind the legs. Stretch them out in front of you. Give them a little bounce. Now we're preparing to lie down. So we're going to take a nice long Shavasana today. So when you feel ready, stretch out onto the mat. So if you need to have a sip of water, if you need to place something under your knees or under your head, you can do that. When you feel ready to lie down completely, do so. We're taking a very simple stretch, so bending the left knee and placing the ankle just over the right knee. You can stay here, working at opening the left knee out and downwards, flexing it with the foot. That might be just enough for you today, that's absolutely fine. If you want a little bit more, you can just thread the left hand into the triangle created by the legs and then grab hold of the right kneecap or just the hamstrings. This is a lovely stretch for the hips. It's very soothing as well. You can stay in this pose. You can perhaps move a little from side to side, exploring. Any movement that feels really juicy, that makes you feel like, oh yes, my body really needs this now. And if your feet are lifted up like mine, place the right sole of the foot down, and then the left, unwind the legs, so the left foot is also down, and now you're swapping over. You're bending the right knee, the right ankle above the left knee. Open the right knee this time out and slightly pointing downwards. And you can stay breathing, or you can thread the needle, so you can bring the right arm this time inside the triangle, hold front or back of the left leg, flex the right foot, close your eyes, breathe, find a long exhalation. The beautiful cooling quality of the air. You might find that your skin is now getting a little bit cooler after all the warming up. Really enjoy the sensations in the body. And then if your feet are lifted up, slowly unwind the paws, bring both soles of the feet down. And you can stay with your knees bent for a moment. If you enjoy, you can place the soles of the feet together and the knees open out to the side for diamond pose or butterfly pose. Recline. You can bring the bricks to the sides so that your knees can rest on the bricks. It feels good. Hands can rest on your belly or open them. You can stay here for a while, and then at some point, if you prefer to do the traditional Shavasana pose, I will cue you in a moment to extend the legs out if that's your choice today. And if you are breathing out nice and long, now just allow the breath to be even. So take an inhale, take an exhale to the mouth, letting it go completely. Allow the body to melt into the mat, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And with the eyes closed, the heart open, the body soft. Find your way to this surrender, this Shavasana. This process of letting go. As you inhale, you can say to yourself, I am. And as you exhale, you can say calm. Inhale, I am. Exhale, calm. I am. Exhale, calm. You can continue repeating this if it feels right, or you can let go of even that. If you wish, now you can extend the legs nice and long if you haven't already, or you can keep to the position you're in already. Whatever your body asks for, just let it be. Let the body be really comfortable, the mind released, nothing left to do. See if you can open the fingers even a little bit wider. Maybe the back of the hand is released down to the floor. Maybe you can take up space and let the feet really fall over to the side if you are in your Shavasana classic pose. enjoy this sense of release. Know that all the work has been done. So you can now let all the poses we've been practicing today, all the cues, you can let them integrate deep into the core of our body. Start to come back to the body in this space. And keep moving the head from side to side. Soft, smooth movements. And then begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And choose a side to go onto, right or left. And then using the hands, when you feel ready to press the floor away from you, try and keep the head low. Come to a seated position. Support the hips if you want. Then when you're ready, close your eyes if you haven't already. stay into that space, into that presence. And bring the palms of the hands together into the heart center. We honor this space, this practice, this body of ours, this mind of ours. We honor everything that we are and everything that we are not. Take a deep bow to ourselves and to one another. Namaste.
Shanti, peace.
When you're ready, open the eyes. Stay for a moment. Really feel how the body is. Maybe you feel a little taller. Maybe you feel some parts of the body are a little softer. Maybe the mind feels a little clearer. Maybe you're ready for bed.
Makes me ache on my legs because I haven't done it for a couple of weeks.
Yes, we can feel the difference if we don't practice for a while. Some of you you practice during the week as well, apart from this class. Do you have a regular practice you do at home? Anybody else?
I do another class. I do Tai Chi.
Oh, Tai Chi, yes, yes, yes. If you can, even 5 or 10 minutes a day or every other day, find a time. Maybe you can take a pause from either you practice here, or you can take a YouTube video, just something that you can do on a regular basis. You will feel lots of benefit just by doing that. Even just 5 or 10 minutes a day, just stretching. Or we've done like those were versions of sun salutes we did today, when you move up and down and through the lunges. That can be actually a good way to open the hips and also to get yourself more into the flow of yoga. And you might find lots of benefits on the mental, emotional, and physical as well. So have a lovely rest of the night and the week. Hopefully it's going to be warm for it to be long.
I don't like it this hot. It makes my hay fever really bad.
I know. We can't all be happy with the same weather. I just wanted to invite you. I think some of you know already. There is a yoga in the
I
park.
already knew about it. The lady in the caf told me.
If anybody wants to take a photo or wants to look at this, it's going to be on Tuesday.
Safely.
It's going to be on Tuesday, the 21st.
It's not COVID, I hope.
It's sorry, no, if I can just finish because I need to go there. So it's Tuesday, the 21st of June. It's at the park, just here behind the pool. And there's a whole different yoga teachers, different styles. So if the weather is nice, it might be a nice thing to do. It's like a festival, really. I will be there between 4. I'm doing 2 classes: a yoga, Zen yoga, and also a meditation from 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock. And that. Yeah, so if you want to take a photo, leave this here for a moment, or you can come and ask me if you want. It is all free, so you don't need to pay for that. Otherwise, I will see you next Wednesday. Lovely to see all of you. I hope you enjoy. And as I say, if you have, you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Okay, lots of love to all of you.
Thank you.
I thank you for being here. Take care.